Alrighty, so I wanted to mess around with the 4v4 game mode a little bit, and I've done a couple of matches with a couple of different teams, and I have to say, right now is just a terrible time for 4v4 to come out because, you know, we just got Super Awakening 6. It was already, you know, it's very costly to get a lot of characters up to, you know, SA6, which means that you maybe have like one decent team and you probably did like the regular 3v3 sort of team in general. So the odds of you actually having this you know, ready to go, like this guy has these 3 characters, Super Awaken 6. I'm just using some of the characters that I just randomly sort of powered up. I actually don't know if I'm gonna be able to one-shot him this turn. I kind of want to just go for it, but yeah, I don't know. Honestly, like, I want to try out a whole bunch of different stuff, and I would like to use the Bond team or a couple of other different teams, maybe just something kind of interesting, but I can't really do that because, you know, I'm not Super Awakened 6 on a lot of those characters, so I'm losing a lot of CC, which in turn makes it to where I'm pretty much guaranteed to go second or whatever the case may be. One of the teams that I do go against the most, that is probably the most annoying team to go against, is just the mono blue team with Margaret, Goddess Liz, and Tarmiel and Sariel in the back, or well, Sariel's on the far right, but they're using him to buff the angel stats and everything like that, so it's not technically a mono blue team, but it's just, oh my god, it is so annoying. Like, I cannot handle it. But yeah, I don't know, it's just a terrible time. Like, I want to try out a couple of different teams, but I can't really do that, so I'm just kind of having to mess around with whatever I spent some of my, you know, Super Awakening points on and everything. So I don't know. It could be worse, but ideally this is not going very well. So I think what we're gonna do here is go for, I'm not gonna be able to do anything about that Derriere really, but I don't think that she's gonna have any sort of buffs or anything like that regardless, so we're not gonna have to worry about it too much. So let's just do this, get rid of the buffs on him, and then yeah. This is not great. Obviously, like, the melee team would be a really fun team to use as well. Like, I kind of want to use melee, but like I said, I don't have Super Awakening on melee and stuff. And like the melee, or the assault mode melee team for me has always been one of my like lower CC teams, so it never ends up working out very well. And yeah, it just becomes more of a pain to use than anything. Ooh, okay, I think I see what he did there. He got rid of Chandler so that way I couldn't taunt, and then Derriere has a card that could take off ultimate gauge, so I can't just rush ult like I'd like to. Well, I can't rush ult anyway because of Derriere's commandment, or I think it's her passive actually. We're just gonna go for this. Obviously, I don't think that I'm gonna be able to beat this guy unless this Death Pierce move kills, which it doesn't. I do have ult on 2 characters, but he also can just absolutely destroy me with an Amplify card here. So, very unfortunate. Alright, not quite. Ooh, yeah, he's life-stealing so much HP back, too. Rip. Alright, well, on to the next one, I guess. I kind of wanted... Well, I'll talk about it in a second. Alright, so we have the most annoying team here. Unfortunately, I really hate it. The last time I went against this team, Liz legitimately got a shield every single turn for like 6 turns in a row, and it was just absolutely awful. Like, the worst thing I've ever had to deal with in my whole life. So we're going to disable. I know that he's probably just going to use a Liz shield and a taunt on or not a taunt, a stance on Tarmiel to help with her passive, but it is what it is. But yeah, I was gonna say I was gonna use the old Ludociel with with Escanor to see if I could just kind of like mess around and try to one-shot some people, but I don't have him super awakened, and it's not smart to really super awaken him at the moment because there's better, better characters that I could, spend that on. So I don't know, I'm just it's not really like a huge deal. It's just kind of annoying, to be honest, the fact that I'm not really going to be able to take advantage of like having fun with a whole bunch of different characters and stuff like that in this, because they just released it at a really bad time. Like if they would have released it like a week or two ago before we got Super Awakening, it would have been okay. Like I would have at least had, a decent amount of characters who weren't, Super Awakened, etc., blah blah blah. But I don't know. I'm just kind of ranting a little bit while I play, I guess. But I don't know. I think while this is going on, because it's going to be going on for 2 weeks, I think it's going to be really tough for me to get into Champ 1 this over these next two weeks or so, because it's just going to be that much harder to actually get rid of or get like wins in ungeared PvP, which is kind of annoying. But honestly, I can't do anything about it, so it is what it is. I didn't get any Escanor cards, which was very unfortunate. We did put Dissolve on her. She still can cleanse, though. Like, she still has her blue card, I think. Or did she use that earlier? Okay, she has a blue card, regardless. It's been several turns, so I would assume she would have pulled one by now. That's actually fine. We merge back into it, which is kind of funny. Decent counter damage. Let's just try to kill her straight up, because that would be the best. Plus, I'll end up getting Escanor's ultimate. But the problem is he's more than likely gonna draw into another Tarmiel ultimate reduction card, which I don't know. I can just kind of hope for the best here. Yeah, he's already using a Tarmiel card, so I can only imagine that it is a yeah, ult reduction. It is what it is. I do have a taunt though, so let's try to. Ooh, and he wasted one there. That was kind of a dumb play, I'll be honest. Let's do something like this, maybe. This isn't going to be my greatest play, but well, if he uses the ult regardless, if he uses the ult first, he's still going to be able to hit me with an ult reduction if he has one in hand, which he only has 3 characters on the board. It's pretty likely. I don't know. He did waste a... Alright, well, he just played that wrong. I don't know if this is even a real person, because this is, like, they're playing this so weird. Okay, if he dies, it is what it is. Alrighty. I think we ult Sariel. Ooh, God. Alright, this is very, very bad, actually. I guess I'm just gonna have to hope that kills, and then hope this does a ton of damage. Oh, I should have ulted on Liz. It would have done so much more damage. But I hope that I'm alright here. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Boom. That's at least a win. I'll take it. We're right back to Champ 2. Okay, I got one more match, and then I'll leave you guys alone. Alrighty. We have a bond team. Kinda. Arthur's not getting any benefit here. I don't know what the thought process was with this. Let's just try to hit hard on Bond first thing, maybe. If I can crit, maybe. I doubt it does as much as the Flood, but good damage though. So I should be able to kill him next turn. Escanor card, very nice. And I don't have basically any ultimate gauge. Oh, he has the taunt though. Forgot about that. And I only have Gother AoE cards, unfortunately. Yeah, I probably should have played that a little bit smarter. Huh. Maybe something like this. I doubt this kills. Yeah, not nearly enough damage, especially with that HP buff. And then he's going to gain so much HP back. I really hate that bond card. It's so annoying. Like, absolutely the worst. Oh, got a decent little bit of merges here that I can try to pull off. I'd like more Escanor cards if possible to try to get his ult, but... Okay. A little bit of a counter here, nothing too crazy. Definitely disable him. I think we should actually, let's try to disable Arthur. I don't know if that's gonna work for the taunt or not, and then we can try to disable that. So that way, hopefully, it makes it to where he can't use a blue card if he has one. Obviously, this is only like a one-turn solution. He did have a gold-blue card, which was going to be very annoying to deal with. He may end up going for the detonate card here regardless. I doubt it, though. Let's see how this goes. If he stances here, I want to see how that's going to work. Did it actually not put up the taunt or anything? Oh, no, it does put up the taunt. Ugh. And we're not going to be able to get our ult now because of Gother. Ugh. Yeah, it didn't work out nearly like I thought it was going to. Let's just go for these, I guess. I don't really know. I'm kind of pressured on this one now. Good damage on Arthur, though. Get rid of some of my ultimate move gauge so that way when he does use that detonate card, it doesn't hit me as hard, I guess. He is using both. God, this buff card is going to be so annoying. And then he's going to hit with the detonate? I know this is a real player because I actually had to load in when I fought him. Are you just kind of dumb, or I guess, I don't know. This guy obviously has no idea what he's doing because he's using Arthur on a team with people who aren't humans. So I really hope this kills. I doubt it does. Ooh, yes. Okay. Very good. Very good. That was just a really dumb play. He legitimately just got rid of my ultimate move gauge orbs with Gother and then detonated nothing. No detonation skills whatsoever went off there. All right, Margaret is kind of an issue here, and we're not going to be able to hit her. Ooh. We can get rid of the ultimate. All of his skills are AoE, so putting up the taunt really isn't going to help me too much. It may have been better to try to save those cards. That way I could try to get an ult, but God, that level 3 buff card just healed him completely up from that. That's so ridiculous. Ah, and he's going to get his ultimate here regardless. Okay. Yeah, I think I've lost this one. Damn. Yeah, I think I've lost this one, unfortunately. I just really don't have any way to combat that. Unless he just does not as much damage as he needs to, which he did just put up a damage dealt card, and I have 3 ultimate move gauge orbs. so it's gonna be very unlikely. Okay. Wow, I'm really surprised that killed. That move almost never does any damage, so oh well, that's pretty much it. I don't know. Kind of a weird, just random sort of video, but I don't really have a whole lot to do this week considering the fact that I'm not summoning on the banner. I did get my other free 10 tickets or whatever, and it still was a shaft. I didn't get any SSRs or anything from it, so rip. I was hoping maybe I could get one of the 2 characters at least to try to make some sort of a showcase, but even then, I probably wouldn't have even wanted to use the Super Awakening coins on them regardless. So that's pretty much it. I don't have anything else to go over, so yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Feel free to subscribe, all that good stuff. Other than that, I'll see you in the next video.